Good morning. Today we are starting with the topic drugs and alcohol abuse. Now, there are various statistics that show the use of drugs and alcohols. They are on the rise, especially among the youth. This is really a cause of concern as it could result in many harmful effects. So, proper education and guidance would enable the youth to safeguard themselves against these dangerous behavior patterns and follow certain healthy lifestyles. So, drugs which are commonly abused, they are opioids, cannabinoids, and coca alkaloids or cocaine. Majority of these are obtained from flowering plants and some are obtained from fungi. Opioids. Opioids, they are the drugs which are used. Now you can see here opioids which binds to specific opioid receptors present in our central nervous system and gastrointestinal tract. Heroin, commonly called as smack, is chemically diacetyl morphine, which is a white, odorless, bitter crystalline compound. It is obtained by acetylation of morphine, which is extracted from the latex of the poppy plant. Papaver somniferum. It is generally taken by snoring or by injections. Heroin is a depressant and slows down the body functions. Cannabinoids. Let's talk about cannabinoids first. These are a group of chemicals which interact with the cannabinoid receptors present basically in the brain. Natural cannabinoids, they are obtained from the inflorescence of a plant, cannabis sativa. The flower tops, leaves and resins of cannabis plants, they are used in various combinations to produce marijuana, hashish, charas and ganja. Generally taken by inhalation and oral ingestion, these are known for their effects on cardiovascular systems of the body. Coca alkaloids or cocaine is obtained from coca plant. You can see here this plant. Coca plant, that is Erythroxylum coca, that is a native of South America. It interferes with the transport of neurotransmitter dopamine. Cocaine, commonly called coke or crack, is usually snorted and it has a potent stimulating action on the central nervous system. It produces a sense of euphoria or increased energy. And these days, now other known plants which are hallucinogenic properties, they are Atropa belladonna and datura. You can see here datura. And these days cannabinoids, they are also being abused by some sports persons also. Drugs like barbiturates and amphetamines, benzodiazepines, okay, they are other similar drugs which are normally used as medicines to help patients cope with the mental illness like depression and insomnia, and often abused. Morphine is a very effective sedative and painkiller. Morphine. And it is very useful in patients who have undergone surgery. And several plants, fruits and seeds, they have hallucinogenic properties. They have been used for hundreds of years in the folk medicine, religious ceremonies, rituals all over the globe. And when these are taken for a purpose other than medicinal use or in amounts, frequency and impaired one's physical, physiological or psychological functions, it constitutes drug abuse. Now smoking also paves ways to hard drugs. Now tobacco, that has been used by human beings for more than 400 years. It is smoked, chewed and it is used as a snuff. Tobacco contains a large number of chemical substances including nicotine, which is an alkaloid. Nicotine stimulates adrenal glands to release adrenaline and noradrenaline into blood circulation, and both of which raises blood pressure and increases heart rate. Smoking is associated with increased incidence of cancers of lungs, urinary bladder and throat, bronchitis, emphysema, coronary heart disease, gastric ulcers, etc. Tobacco chewing. Now, tobacco chewing is also associated with increased risk of cancer of the oral cavity. Smoking increases carbon monoxide content in the blood and reduces the concentration of heme-bound oxygen, and this causes oxygen deficiency in the body. When one buys a packet of cigarette, one cannot miss the statutory warning that is written on it, which warns against smoking and says that how it is injurious to health. Yet smoking is very prevalent in society, both among young and old. Knowing the dangers of smoking and chewing tobacco and its addictive nature, the youth and old need to avoid these habits. So any addict actually requires counseling and medical help to get rid of such habits. Now, adolescence and drug or alcohol abuse. Adolescence means a period or a process during which a child matures in terms of his attitudes and beliefs of the effective participation in the society. The period between 12 to 18 years of age may be thought of as an adolescent period. In other words, we can say that adolescence is a bridge linking childhood and adulthood. So adolescence is accomplished by several biological and behavioral changes. Adolescence is a very vulnerable phase of mental and psychological development of an individual. Curiosity, need for adventure and excitement, experimentation, it constitutes common causes which motivate youngsters towards drug and alcohol abuse. A child's natural curiosity motivates him or her to experiment, and this is complicated further by effects that might be perceived as benefits of alcohol or drug abuse. Thus, the first use of drugs or alcohol may be out of curiosity or experimentation, but later the child starts using this to escape facing problems. Later on, stress and pressures to excel in academics or examinations, that also play a significant role in persuading the youngsters to try alcohol and drugs. The perception among youth that it is cool or progressive to smoke, use drugs or alcohol is also a major cause for you to start these habits. Now, television, movies, newspapers, internet also help to promote this perception. Other factors that have seen to be associated with drug and alcohol abuse are among adolescents are unstable or unsupportive family structures and peer pressures. So we can see here the graph, the rate of alcohol or illicit drug use in the past 30 days among adolescents of 12 to 17 years increases with age, and the rate of adolescent age in 16 to 70 years is more than 7.5 times the rate of adolescents in 12 to 13 years of age. Now, addiction and dependence. Addiction, now because of these benefits, drugs are frequently used repeatedly, and the most important thing which one fails to realize is the inherent addictive nature of alcohols and drugs. Addiction is actually a psychological attachment to certain effects such as euphoria and a temporary feeling of well-being associated with drugs and alcohol. These drive people to take them even when these are not needed, or even when their use becomes self-destructive. So with repeated use of drugs, the tolerance level of the receptors present in our body increases. So consequently, the receptors respond only to high doses of drugs or alcohol, leading to greater intake and addiction. But it should be clearly borne in mind that use of these drugs even once can be a forerunner of addiction. Thus, the addictive potential of drugs and alcohol pull the users into a vicious circle, leading to their regular use or abuse, you can say, from which he or she may not be able to get out. So in the absence of any guidance or counseling, the person gets addicted and becomes dependent on their use. So dependence is the tendency of the body to manifest a characteristic or unpleasant withdrawal syndrome. if regular dose of drugs or alcohols is abruptly discontinued. This is characterized by anxiety, shakiness, nausea, sweating. ये सारे symptoms होने लगते हैं. So in some cases the withdrawal symptoms can be severe and even life threatening, and the person may need medical supervision. So dependence leads the patient to ignore all social norms in order to get sufficient funds for his or her needs, and this results in many social adjustment problems also. So you can see here the difference of addiction and dependence. Addiction is a psychological attachment to certain effects, and dependence is related mainly to the withdrawal syndrome. Effects of drug and alcohol abuse. The immediate adverse effect of drugs or alcohol is in the form of reckless behavior, vandalism, and violence. Excessive doses of drugs may lead to coma and death due to respiratory failure, heart failure, or cerebral hemorrhage. Now, a combination of drugs or these intake along with the alcohol generally results in overdosing and even death. The most common warning signs of drug and alcohol abuse among youth include drop in academic performance, unexplained absence from school or college, lack of interest in personal hygiene, withdrawal, isolation, depression, fatigue, aggressive and rebellious behavior, deteriorating relationships among family and friends, loss of interest in hobbies, change in sleeping habits, eating habits, fluctuations in weight and appetite. Now there are even be some far-reaching implications of drug and alcohol abuse. If an abuser is unable to get money to buy drugs, it may turn to stealing also. So the adverse effects are just not restricted to the person who is using drugs or alcohol. At times the drug or alcohol addict becomes a cause of mental and financial distress to his or her family, friends also. So those who take drugs intravenously, that is direct injection into the veins, they are more likely to get serious infections like AIDS and hepatitis B. The viruses which are responsible for these diseases are transferred from one person to another by sharing of infected needles and syringes. Both AIDS and hepatitis B infections are chronic infections and they are ultimately fatal. Both can be transmitted through sexual contact or infected blood. So the use of alcohol during adolescence may also have long-term effects. They can damage the nervous system and liver, which is called as cirrhosis. The use of drugs and alcohol during pregnancy is also known to have adversely affect the fetus. Another misuse of drugs is what certain sports persons, when they misuse narcotic analgesics, anabolic steroids, diuretics, and certain hormones in sports to increase the muscle strength and bulk and to promote aggressiveness and as a result increase athletic performance. Now the side effects of these are generally masculinization, aggressiveness, mood swings, depression, abnormal menstrual cycles, excessive hair growth on the face and the body, enlargement of clitoris, deepening of voice, and in males it includes acne, increased aggressiveness, mood swings, depression, reduction in the size of testicles, decreased sperm production, kidney and liver dysfunction, breast enlargement, premature baldness, enlargement of prostate gland. So these effects may be permanent with prolonged use. So in the adolescent, male or female, severe reactions of the body may result in stunted growth also. So thank you for today.